Hi, this is Sofra Dolls, and I have another video. This video will be part of the collection Close-Up, and I hope that you will stay watching this, even though this is not an American Girl doll, because this is a very, very special dolls. These two dolls are very special to me. They are a bride and groom, and they were part of my wedding, and I will explain that in just a moment on how and why and what they were at my wedding. But I thought the wedding dolls that represent my husband and me are going to be a great reason for, or a great thing to do my collection close-up on for this Valentine's Day weekend. This idea for these videos came because I was watching Sally Hart's Jack 80 had a video on YouTube this week. On Thursday he does a Throwback Thursday doll review, and he was doing the Wedding Day Midge, and Wedding Day Midge was the reason that I decided to do all this weddings theme in my wedding with the dolls. So these two dolls were part, I'm going to explain now, these two dolls were the cake toppers on my wedding cake, and I dressed them as close as I could possibly to what my husband and I were wearing. I'm going to zoom in now and give you a close-up detailed look and explain to you exactly what they're wearing. So first I'm going to start with the man, and he is the groom to look like my husband. For him I used the Wedding Day Alan, and Wedding Day Alan was getting married with Wedding Day Midge at the time, and was on the toy store shelves at the time I was getting married. So I used him. He had brown hair, and my husband has really dark black hair, so this is the color hair that I painted. I did make the tuxedo for this man, and the fabric that he is wearing has like some shine to it. That is the same fabric on what our groomsmen wore. They had tuxedos that they rented, but then I made vests, and the vests were black with some trim that would match the bridesmaids. So that's neat because they are wearing fabric, the same fabric as our groomsmen's. And actually the bridesmaids and the flower girls and ring bearer also had fabric that it was like the same fabric but different colors. And this little guy, the man, is the boutonniere on there. My mother did stitch on, which I thought was kind of a neat little touch, that she would put the boutonniere on my groom. And now to the bride. For the bride I used, I think her name was Rollerblade Teresa, because I needed a doll with brown hair and brown eyes like I have. I made the veil, which looks really close to the veil that I had. And there's little pearls all over the veil, and they were glued on by hand from me to look like my veil. I had a strapless dress just like this. There were flowers on the little bands around the sleeves like this. So it's off the shoulder, strapless kind of thing. I had beadwork down the front, very similar to that on my wedding gown. And it's very, very close to what I was wearing. And under there she does have on some little nylons with a little garter. I used the ones that came on the Wedding Day Midge. So at our wedding, these two dolls were on top of the wedding cake, and then on all the other tables were other bride and groom dolls. At the head table I had a limousine doll size for Barbie with other dolls, a bride and groom. And I did make a bridesmaid dress for one of the dolls. A couple of them, actually. And so this is obviously very, very special to me. So I'm really excited to share this with you guys. And I hope that you understand why I didn't have something with American Girl this weekend. Because this is just, like I said, collection close-up. You'll get a different look at some things you may not have seen in my collection, or more detail about it. So I hope that you liked this. And I'm going to take a quick little focus in on the photo from our wedding. There is a close-up of my husband and me on our wedding day. You cannot quite see the detail of my dress because I am wearing a train at that point at the church. And I did not put a train on my Teresa doll that was made to look like me because I did not want, I couldn't have a train going all over the cake. And but it was a detachable train, so later on in the night my dress did end up looking like the one that she's wearing. My dress later on in the night did end up looking like Teresa's because at the reception I did take off the train. So I really hope that you enjoyed this video. It is extremely, extremely, precious to me, these two dolls that I had on my wedding cake. And thank you for watching. I hope that you're enjoying this series. I hope that you are enjoying these videos, and we'll come back for more. And next weekend I'll have another one. And keep enjoying your dolls, and have a great weekend. Oh, I look like I'm going to have my Apache walk through again. I know I said yesterday that she doesn't come into videos, but I'm in a different part of the house where the dogs aren't allowed, so that's why I guess she's in the videos now. So thank you for watching, and again, and keep enjoying those dolls. If you have a suggestion for a video, let me know, and maybe I can do it. Thanks again. Have a great night. Bye-bye.